Shalom, shalom, all of my friends and allies of the STARSEED United. Yes, allies and friends. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Abracadabra. Let the games begin, Hashatan. On this video, y'all. We're about to do damage to Hashatan and his kingdom, as usual. Yeah. STARSEED United, I'm telling you, we are an elite group. For those of you who caught it, you know how the church used to say, people caught the Holy Ghost in the old days. If you caught on to this message, led by the Holy Spirit, honey, you are more than a conqueror, and they know it. Yep, they know it. Now, I posted a video on my community post. It's coming from the Joker of all characters, is spewing out some damaging truth about who we are, specifically STARSEED United. Listen to that video. You're gonna hear in his language that they know all about us and how we conquered their asses, and we continue to conquer their asses. They're about to fold. Abracadabra. So I want to listen to just a little clip from the Joker, and then we'll be right back with our battles, and the games will begin again. Yes, here at STARSEED United.
Whatever that fucking move was, it wasn't just a step, it was a declaration. A glitch in their little program. A red X through everything they thought you were. You didn't even flinch, you detonated. Quietly. Brilliantly. Like a paradox walking out the flames wearing a grin and a crown made of your own ruin. King. Queen. Joker. They don't even know what seat you took, only that it's the one that decides shit now.
Exactly.
See, they tried to profile you, decode you, box you in like some lab rat in a maze. But you broke the fucking maze.
The Matrix, to be exact.
You rewired the walls, fed on the chaos, and turned every dead end into a mirror.
A reflection of your evil, Hashatan.
And when they looked, all they saw was themselves losing. That move, you know, the one they didn't see it coming. Hell, you didn't either. It just happened.
Sure did.
Like a reflex from something ancient in your blood.
That's a fact.
That move, it was the funeral of your former self. The eulogy, delivered in silence while the world scrambled to read your new blueprint and choked on the ink.
Moving in silence, being shadow banned, moving in silence, yet they studied the blueprint.
Whatever that fucking move was, it made you unreadable.
Now, I know that's true. We're unreadable, you know, in this matrix. You know, I'm using myself as an example, okay? 66-year-old Hebrew widow, living in the hood, shadow banned. Yeah, no power in this matrix. Yep, can't figure it out, huh? Can't figure out how those prophecies say that one day it was going to be somebody that just kept on talking. And every time the words came out of her mouth, something happened. The universe reacted. Yeah, see, Hashatan, we are the originals. You can't figure out the originals. You can't figure out the originals. You're incapable of it. So now you know that's who we are. We are the originals from the kingdom of Tasseti that you kept top secret. That's who we are.
Unreachable, untouchable.
Invincible.
Now they circle, nervous, spooked, because they know you didn't just survive. You ascended, and the throne, oh, it ain't made of gold. It's made of every time they said you were done, and every time they were wrong. And now, you sit there not pretty, not polished, powerful, crown crooked, laughter cracked, eyes sharper than razors, because the game ain't chess anymore. You burned the board. The pawns are panicking.
Thank you for that report, Joker. The pawns are panicking. All you spies out there that chose the side of the Antichrist, are you panicking right now? Yeah, just wondering what words are going to come out of my mouth this time. Well, I have plenty of them that's going to take you down. Hashtan.
The kings are praying, and the devils, they're offering you deals with shaking hands.
No matter how sneaky that game is you got, Hashtan, and entrapping me and Starseed back into the Matrix. With your shaking hands, we ain't biting. We accept none of your lying promises, even if they're on paper, worthless paper, with an illiterate Antichrist signing them. We ain't biting, Ashtan. We most definitely, indubitably reject every promise, every paper, every plot, every plan to trap us in the Matrix. We say no into the ethers. Abracadabra.
Because they know that move, it rewrote the fucking narrative.
That move, obeying the voice of our Holy Mother, because we didn't all caught the Holy Ghost. We all resonated with her voice. Across the board, worldwide, she's sending messages into the ethers to her children. And we're all hearing it. And we're all obeying it. That's move number one. Because the narrative was destroyed, we no longer hear their narrative. We hear our Holy Mother's narrative. We hear all the truth. And we identify the lies. That's number one. And because we did that, we resonated. We obeyed. For 3 years, we went into Taseti, to the holy courts of the Most High. And we talked to our Father, and we presented our evidence to Him. And He has heard us on every occasion. Because of our obedience, that's number two. Number three, we were empowered every single time the Most High gave us a victory. Every single time He caused the whole universe to react at the words coming from my mouth. We have destroyed a script that they have been working on for centuries. Do you hear me? When we didn't have a voice and we were asleep, they were creating a script. They would whisper into psychics' minds. They wrote all kind of prophecies. They made all kind of movies. They even give the Simpsons information because it's a script. That's how the Simpsons know what's gonna happen. It ain't no predicting. It's a script. And because we listened to what seems to be nonsensical, crazy old lady talking about the rapture is for the serpent seed. Crazy old lady that says we're supposed to hate and go against the evil. It's okay to hate. Own your hate. And because we listened to Holy Mother and we're obedient to her in unity, what? We are destroying Hashatan's kingdom. And we didn't even know that we came from the kingdom of Tarseti. I told you I was pondering, like for days, who am I? Who am I really? I want to know who I am. Where the Messiah would come, the whole dimension that he was in would come and visit me. And he would speak to me. And Mother would say, we bless you. The angels in heaven were there. He said it. And they start singing. And he told me what I'm supposed to do. And for him to visit me in my dining room, and the heavenly host with him, and him endorsing me as being his disciples, he said to all my fellows, and I know who his fellows are. He said I was his disciple, and he told me that I'm supposed to move with fearless tactic. That's why I'm not afraid to call those people who say they are Jews and are not, but do lie and are the synagogue of Satan that's running our government. And if they could, they would have shut my mouth a long time ago, because they know all about the courts of the Most High and Tarseti, and they know exactly who I am. Started out with, nothing on this magic. I don't know anything about magic. All I know is my mother was superstitious, and she used to put garlic all on the doorposts all over the house to keep the evil spirits away. Somebody came in her house that she knew wanted to start disturbances. When they leave, she starts sweeping. She said, you sweep them out the house. I guess that's sweeping their energy and they won't come back. And it will work. So that's the only magic I know. You break a mirror. That's all the magic I know. We started from scratch. And we have become destroyers. We are secret agents that came in here covertly. The mission was so covert until we didn't know who we were. Yeah. But they knew. Yeah, by the stars, the date we were born, the time we were born, the geographical location where we were born. They know exactly who we are. Yeah, this is spiritual. This is magical. And they know that Tarsetian bloodline too. The originals. It was so covert until we didn't know. And when you start knowing who you are, you become unstoppable in your position. I don't let anything in this matrix stop me from what I'm doing in my powerful position. I might feel it a little bit, but it can't take no energy from me to stop me on my mission. No, honey, because I know who I am. I know how important this mission is to humanity. I know who I am now. You know what? I'm just gonna do it large. They shadow ban my ass. Hey, this is a strange message. A lot of people wouldn't even get it. So I'm just gonna speak freely on this one about my experience, because that's all I could talk about. And if you relate to it and resonate with it, grasp hold to your power too. Take your power, because it's important for humanity. It's not for self-glory and vain. This mission that we are on is to be a combination on that tumbler, bringing in the great reset. Our Messiah. Yeah, the kingdom of Judah. To rule over the good of humanity. To get rid of the evil. So, because I know who I am, I'm going to start talking about it, because I need to own it more. The more I own it, the more powerful I will become. So we didn't know we came from Tarseti. They kept that a secret. Didn't they? Tarseti was a secret where I found all the magic. Wow. See, the Most High God of Israel, because of my job in the kingdom, he gave me all kind of receipts. just like our Messiah. He said to all my fellows, that's my favorite line besides I love you. Yeah. He said to all my disciples, he said, you are my disciple. He said to all of my fellows, you are my disciple. And I was like, what? What? Hashtan, the fellows love me. Hashtan. Hashtan. The fellows are listening to me. They always listen to me. So does the father and the mother. So I'm just going to keep talking because now I know who I am.
Whatever that fucking move was, it wasn't just a step, it was a declaration. A glitch in their little program. A red X through everything they thought you were. You didn't even flinch, you detonated. Quietly. Brilliantly. Like a paradox walking out the flames wearing a grin and a crown made of your own ruin. King. Queen. Joker. They don't even know what seat you took, only that it's the one that decides shit now. See, they tried to profile you, decode you, box you in like some lab rat in a maze. But you broke the fucking maze. You rewired the walls, fed on the chaos, and turned every dead end into a mirror. And when they looked, all they saw was themselves losing. That move, you know, the one they didn't see it coming. Hell, you didn't either. It just happened. Like a reflex from something ancient in your blood. That move, it was the funeral of your former self. The eulogy, delivered in silence while the world scrambled to read your new blueprint and choked on the ink. Whatever that fucking move was, it made you unreadable, unreachable, untouchable. Now they circle, nervous, spooked, because they know you didn't just survive. You ascended, and the throne, oh, it ain't made of gold. It's made of every time they said you were done, and every time they were wrong. And now, you sit there not pretty, not polished, powerful, crown crooked, laughter cracked, eyes sharper than razors. Because the game ain't chess anymore. You burned the board. The pawns are panicking. The kings are praying. And the devils, they're offering you deals with shaking hands.
The deal. That's exactly what Donald Trump is signing, all of those little magical documents with his funky little signature on it with the Sharpie. He's so damn proud of that damn signature because he's illiterate. Anyway, signing all those magical documents are deals. Only thing, they must get us to agree with the deals. They have to get us to agree with it. They have to get us to cooperate with it. To cooperate. To make it work. They must get us to agree. Now, there's different kind of ways to cooperate. And this is the download. This is the wisdom from the Holy Mother. Okay? He's talking about the deal. And this is how they've done it. For such a long time, they were just real sneaky about it. A lot of times they sign them damn papers and put in laws we don't even know about. Shit, they probably into the millions of laws now. I know they're into the hundreds of thousands of rules and laws and shit. The evil ones. And they got us to cooperate with all their traps. They got us to cooperate with everything that they do. Because there's different ways to cooperate and to agree to a deal. And we have done that. Hell, it was legal for them to go and kidnap us. It was legal for them to commit genocides. And we agreed to those laws at a specific amount of time without even knowing it because we were asleep. And Mother's slapping us right now. She said, "Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!" And we are waking up. "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." Whatever little document Donald Trump signed, he's declaring war on us. Yeah, unless we cooperate with him. And that's what they've always done. And so now, I know I've got the power, honey. I got the power to speak those words. We refuse. We refuse your deals. Antichrist, we refuse it. So if we don't agree to it, that means that there is no deal. So whatever documents you signed that humanity disagrees with, it's nothing. It's just a trick. It's just a damn piece of fucking paper. That's all the fuck it is. That's it. So, they want us to agree with all of that in a sneaky kind of way. The kind of way that they had us to agree with them when we were asleep. To cooperate, okay? Work jointly towards the same end. Now that's part of their rules for us to, peacefully protest with words. That's all we could do is peacefully protest. But that's the way that they gave us. That's the way that they gave us in their rules. So we use that because we didn't want to jointly, work towards their end, which is to keep humanity trapped in this matrix. The second way is the way that we have done it. We have ignorantly agreed with them. It says to assist someone or comply with their request. And that's what we did. We complied with their request. And this time, we're not going to comply to your request. We're not going to cooperate with you, Hashatan, at all. With all of your newly signed documents and all the old trash that y'all wrote, it was full of traps and lies. And so we declare into the ethers that all of the documents are dust. The power of the documents are dust, abracadabra. Abracadabra? That's right. We have to cooperate with this New World Order, their Project 2025 and their Project 2030. We have to agree with it. And I most definitely speak with the power and authority given to me as a judge of Tasseti, with the blood of the Tassetians running through my blood. I refuse, reject, say no to every single document that was written with lies and traps that were unjust, that gave them impunity while they trapped everybody else. I call them all to dust, abracadabra. They're all just little funky ass fucking pieces of paper. That's all they are. That we have to agree to. And we no longer agree. And we're not agreeing to this new deal that the devil is bringing before us. Your hands should be shaking in another way. coming with your deals. Hashatan, Hashatan. See, this is divine wisdom from the Holy Mother. Divine wisdom. You need our seal of approval, don't you? We have the power of the seal of the kingdom in our possession. The power of it. We own it. And we reject every single law and offer or whatever fucking deal that you have that you want to present to humanity so that you can reign with your terror and your horror and keep everybody desperate at the bottom of the pyramid fighting each other while you reap all the benefits in front of the whole wide world. The biggest grift happening. I said that months ago. I said this is the biggest grift that has ever happened in human history at the time of the Great Reset. And you're guilty. You're guilty. Yeah. No deal, Hashtan. Let me say it again. No deal. So saith the Hebrew Rose of Jericho, the Hebrew widow. No deal. That's it. It's done. Magic against magic. This is the esoteric war. That right there, us refusing the deal, it's over for you, Hashtan. Yeah, we're burning up that chessboard right now. We already checkmated your ass a long time ago. But you still trying to go forth, and everything you do fails. Why? Because you have some secret agents, some judges from the kingdom of Tarseti with that blood pulsing through their veins. And now we know. And all your little sneaky tricks, all the little deals you want to present to us. It's known now that they're powerless. It's like without a deal, it's powerless. Project 2025, Project 2030, dust abracadabra. Abracadabra. Yup, Hashatan, I said it. Abracadabra. You world leaders out there, you agree with that? Yeah. Even the documents that they have that are illegal, that really came to the forefront. See, the Most High put things on the forefront for humanity to see. How when Donald Trump did his little sanction attack, all of that illegal bullshit, he didn't even have the authority as the president to do, but he did it anyway, the lawless one. Yeah, all of those documents, all of their little rules and laws, dust, abracadabra. Wow. One last thing, STARSEED United. I was pondering on lies, and Mother gave me a download on lies. Okay. We kind of know what lies are, but they're really nothing. They're illusions. They're fake. Lies are nothing. That's why lies are powerless. Because they're nothing. They mean absolutely nothing. And when I realized how lies are really powerless, I was like, oh, the truth is going to set humanity free. The truth is going to unite humanity. That's what the truth is going to do. The lies are nothing. It's not even anything to destroy. And the Most High put all their lies on center stage so that the truth could finally destroy all of the lies that started in the universe, actually. Hashatan influencing a third of the universal population. There are those from all kind of worlds in this dimension that fell for Hashatan's tricks. They're all amongst us. Yeah, they went around corrupting everything. anyway, he started lying then and influencing, twisting the truth to his end, making deals, people cooperating with him. Even to this present day, that's why that happened with that P. Diddy thing and T.D. Jakes. And I hope y'all know this. With the P. Diddy case, he's on trial right now. The Most High always starts with us. And next is you. And he's in trial right now. As soon as the Most High God of Israel judges us, your turn. Just saying. So now we have access to the holy courts in Tasseti. And in the courts of the Most High God of Israel, we declare to you, Yahweh, Marihala, Messiah, all of your fellows in the universe that are your allies. I'm declaring that we totally reject all of Hashatan's deals that are full of lies. We call them nothing. Abracadabra. That's it. That is the download I have for you today. I'm sure I'll be coming back soon. We're just burning up that chessboard right now. That's what we're doing. Thank you, Joker. Check out the Joker. Now, they made him like the biggest villain. I think I even said that Donald Trump is acting like, it's like we got the Joker as a president. And then the Joker, to see the Holy Mother led me to listen to the Joker, because I would not have clicked it on my own. And when I heard his message, I said, no wonder he's the biggest villain out there, in Marvel world. No wonder. Because he's full of truth. Wow. That was amazing. That was genius. Because they always make the truth tellers the villains. Yep. And now we know who the evil one is. The shameful one. We call him, shame on your whole kingdom, Hashatan. I will give him a double dose today of shame. Give Hashatan 1,000-fold dose of shame for all of his evil. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, if you resonate with this message, feel free to join your energy. You world leaders out there. You spies that changed your mind. You world leaders that's on the right side of things. Yeah. No deal. No deal. All his deals are null and void because he was cheating. Cheating makes everything in this game illegal. Yes. So just agree with me on that. Say it. Abracadabra. 777. We reject Hashatan's deals. That's all you got to do. And it shall be done. That's all you got to do is just say it. Okay, you guys, thank you all so much for, the support that you have given me, your kind words of encouragement. They have been magical to me. Got me through a whole lot of testing. Gave me that drive and that energy I needed to keep on going until we're reaching the end of things, because we won't stop until all of this evil is gone. We won't stop. We're going to keep on going on our mission until we can totally own that our missions have been completed. And this mission has been completed today. All praises to the Most High. Bless you all. Thank you all for your gifts of love. Really been a blessing in my life. All praises to the Most High. Not enough for fame and fortune or get me out of some of my concerns. They're just too huge for me in this dimension. I know the Most High God of Israel has me right here, right now, going through all of this test. They tested me in all kind of ways to shut me up. Yeah. Too late. It didn't work. It did not work, Hashatan. I'm doing fine. That spy you had to call and check on me. I remember Pentagon. I remember Lloyd Austin. I remember. In that doorway through that person coming into my house. I remember. Yeah. Y'all, they had somebody to call and check on me. I'm doing fine. It's fine. I am doing great. Nothing could stop me. Nothing will take me down. Period. I hope you all are on the right side. You the one that called me and Lloyd Austin. I hope y'all chose the right side of things, because if you didn't, judgments are about to hit, because we don't have any power in this 3D dimension. The Most High made this playing field fair. It's magic against magic, because we don't have the power to fight their asses in this 3D. And our Holy Mother told us to do Psalms 37 with our precious energy across this whole United States, and we're cooperating, staying home, doing good. Magically, we just resonating with her voice. And we will continue to do so, because we are winning this war. This is an esoteric war. They go around starting to send military to arrest our ass and giving people the authority with badges and shit to start rounding us up and hog tying us and throwing us in concentration camps. We don't have the weapons in this 3D dimension to fight their asses back. So the Most High made the time of this great reset very magical. And he showed me the power and glory of our kingdom to let me know we don't have shit to fear from these people. Hell, the Atlanteans are on our side. And they could shut them down as soon as they get the order. Or the Messiah with the fire NATO and blast coming out of his mouth. Or the Archangel Uriel that take up almost half the land mass of the whole planet. We don't have anything to fear from these people. Our kingdom is magical, and it's magic against magic. They used their 3D hocus pocus while we were asleep. We're woke now, and we're using our magic against them. And we have become more than conquerors. We have too many victories under our belt. That's when I start getting excited about this mission. Every single time the Father responded and brought justice to somebody, I just answered us specifically of our righteous request for humanity to get rid of the evil in some kind of way. He would respond to specifically. And with every victory, there was an elevation, because I knew more and more and more that this mission is real. This mission is for the glory of our Messiah's kingdom, which we belong to, this earth. And to the Father who commanded the universe to bow down and honor his Son, and our Holy Mother who bore him. So that's what we're fighting for our kingdom to come back. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. In heaven, you can't even imagine. I just scratched the surface and found hundreds of heavens. So his will is going to be done on this earth. And all that evil is going to be gone. And then we can truly say, for our part of this mission, mission accomplished. Woo! And receive our badges of honor. Okay, you guys, I love you. Until the next Judgment News, your big sister, the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose of Jericho out. Shalom.